It's snowing so hard here, and I'm driving home. I went for morning mass, and I did a Trader Joe's grocery run. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here because lately I've been watching content from creators over the age of 40, especially women, and they go on and on about how you should glow up in your 40s. And I don't know, I just feel it's so performative. Like, I really truly believe that in your 40s, that should be the opportunity, the very opportunity for you to finally try to be yourself, to do those things that you want to do, not what the world is dictating for you to do. Like, it should be a time that you finally stop playing roles that have been, created for you. So just to, clarify my point, I believe that in our 20s and 30s, we were playing roles. I for sure, I know I was playing the role of, first of all, the good daughter, and then the good wife, and then the good mom, and also the good worker. I was a good doctor to my patients when I was practicing, and even in research, I am such a good researcher. And there were some things I know I wanted to do. Like, for instance, I'll give you an example. Like, on a Saturday, I would love to, just like I did in my early 20s, just have a lazy Saturday morning. Lazy Saturday morning, just lying down there in bed with a really good novel, not any educational book or something, just a really good novel, a Daniel Steele, a John Grisham, and just lie down there. Eventually, maybe get up, make a bowl of hot noodles, and lie down in bed eating that. Ooh, my street is so not loud. Oh gosh, I don't know. Everywhere seems so filled with snow. Anyway, just have a lazy Saturday. But I believe that as a good mom, I should spend the Saturday, with my children. Activities, taekwondo, kumon, I should spend my weekends meal prepping for my family so that they can have nutritious meals during the week and stuff like that. I'm home. I'm just in my driveway, so I can quickly finish this video. So anyway, I just feel like telling us that we have to glow up in our 40s. It's like telling us to play another role. Like, every lady is expected that in her 40s she becomes miraculously slim, toned, eating healthy, going to the gym, having aesthetic background in our house. And I just feel that's just another role that has been defined and created for us, and I don't want to do that. I'm done just playing the roles that are expected of me. I'm still going to be a good person, going to be a good mom, going to be a good wife, daughter, sister, friend, but I want to let more of me and my wants shine through. I want to be able to do the things I want to do unapologetically. If I don't want to, live on salads and fruits, I should be able to indulge a little in my 40s. Because, if you don't live life now, when would you be able to live your life? Everything within reason, I know, but it shouldn't just be dictated to us. It's just like you follow the dictates of life of the world in your 20s, in your 30s. Now you're in your 40s. Your children are a bit older. You're well situated in your marriage. You know what works for you and your spouse. You know, you've worked so hard in your career and you're successful. You've gotten to that point that you can take a breather. You know, especially for someone like me that I spent a lot of time in school. I went to medical school. I got a master's. I got a PhD. You know, I just feel like this is a time for me to be me. If I want to not be the aesthetically pleasing woman in her 40s person, I don't have to be. But I just feel so pressured by the internet. Everybody is how to glow up in your 40s, how to be this in your 40s, how to be that in your 40s. It's just so tiring. I want to take a deep breath. I want to rediscover myself. I want to go back and research. There was a time, I think in my early 20s, that I was so like happy. I was me. I used to read novels. I used to go where I wanted to go without really thinking too much about it. I was still responsible, but I was happy. I want to try to recreate that. I want to, this morning I want to eat a bowl of cereal. I can't remember the last time I ate a bowl of cereal, because the world has told us, oh, cereal is not good for older women. It's too sugary. Intermittent fasting is the way to go. No breakfast in the morning. You see, if I want to be able to take that bowl of cereal in the morning, let me just take it and enjoy that moment, because I deserve it. I've worked so hard to create this life that I am presently living, and I want to enjoy it. I want to be able to take out of that my savings and buy something that I really want, not what the internet is telling me to buy, like, you know, the nice gym wear, the nice lounge wear. I'm not a clothes person. I'm not a makeup person. I'm not going to do that 10-step, 45 minutes facial care, skincare routine. I'm not that person. But I love jewelry. I love gold pieces. I love statement pieces. I would love to get myself a love bangle, love bracelets, you know. I would love to get some 18 karat, 24 karat gold pieces. And I don't want to feel guilty doing those things, you know. Instead of, like, in my head telling myself I should be putting, if I have extra money, even if it's from the bonus that I get from working so hard and being such a good worker, I need to just put it for my kids' savings, for future. And no. I feel like in your 40s, you should have the freedom to be you, to explore those things that you didn't have the money, the time, the bandwidth to do earlier on in the past, you know, 40 decades. This should be a time for reconnecting with yourself, reconnecting with those things that gave you joy, that gave you peace. Yeah. I don't want to be performative. I don't want to just fall into that role of the woman in her 40s who is going to get healthy, who is going to become, you know, cheeky and all that. Nah. I just want to be the Bumi that is happy. And yeah, if it means waking up one morning and deciding I want a bowl of cereal, yeah, I'm going to do that. Or if it means, you know, taking out of my bonus and buying that piece of jewelry that I know will make me happy when I wear it, I'm going to do that. If going to the gym and trying to eat too healthy is not going to bring me joy, I'm not going to do that. So I guess in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is, let your 40s be the time that you connect with you, not with the version that people think you should be, but your own real authentic version. Be yourself. You know, think about those things that you would absolutely regret not starting or not doing in 10 years from now, and start. Do them. It's time to pour into you. We've poured into everybody in the last 4 decades. It's time to pour into you. It's time to make yourself first. It's time for you to, chase joy, peace. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be doing in my 40s. I'm not going to be pressured into being the 40s version of the world, that aesthetic glow up 40s woman. I'm going to be the 40s version of Bumi, the happy Bumi, the more at peace Bumi, the taking it easy Bumi, the person reconnecting with, holding actual books in our hands and reading just for the joy of it, not for knowledge, not for training, but just for the joy of reading. I used to love reading so much. I used to love having lazy mornings on the weekends. I used to love going to church and actually immersing myself into worship. But now, when you were having kids, you are cleaning somebody's nose, you're making sure somebody is quiet. So I'm going to do those things that I can do to make me blossom, to make me be more actualized as me, Bumi. Not by extension, mom, wife, daughter, sister, just Bumi. So I just wanted to say this. I just wanted to, I want to record this so that I can go back to when I'm feeling that pressure of, I'm not being that version of the 40s lady that everybody seems to be. I'll just go back to this video, look at it, and reconnect myself. So if this resonates with you, if this echoes even some, in a little way, how you've been feeling, I just want to tell you, you're not alone. Don't feel the pressure to conform or to fit with another role again. You're in your 40s, you've paid your dues, you have. So just be you, be happy as you. Alright, I think this is it. I need to go inside. When next I have something to share, I'll come on here and share it with you guys. If you want to be a part of my journey in discovering myself and just follow along. All right, bye. See you in my next